Hello everyone and welcome to day one. It's been now 31 hours and 6 minutes that I have not eaten anything after that 10 days preparation. And remember, my last meal was a vegetable broth. So I'm actually feeling really good, not tired. Went to a walk with the kids, worked all day, no problem. The only thing was just a little bit tonight. I think my body wanted to get rid of everything that was left solid in my body from the previous few days. So got to sit on the toilet bowl for about a few minutes. Was comfortable, but okay. Maybe it's because I was reading too, so that's maybe why I spent a few minutes there. But still, felt like a cramp in my stomach, and then it decided to let go everything. So, I hope it's everything because I don't want to do that again. No, it's okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. So yeah, nothing. Not tired. The one thing is about drinking all that water, that you end up waking up at night every 3 hours, 4 hours just to go back to the toilet. Even if you stop drinking in the evening, your body accumulated a lot of it. I think I'm about, how much is that? Let me check there. 80 to 100 ounces of water a day. So that's not bad. I mean, that's good for hydration, but it's a lot of things. So yeah, but still not tired because I felt that I've been sleeping really well over the last 3-4 days. So fairly good, so far so good. And I'll see you on day 2. Welcome to the end of day 2. I've been now fasting for 55 hours. Actually, in 40 seconds, it will be 55 hours. Feeling really good again. I think I have way too much fat, and my body is just consuming the fat right now. And for the energy, and I feel good. So my intestine, my stomach, everything is empty. Nothing. It's been cleaned for sure. And yeah, the energy probably comes just from the fat. After work, I went outside in the backyard. Actually built a tent because our kitchen has been damaged with water. It was about 3-4 weeks ago. The dishwasher was leaking, and they came yesterday to check the humidity level in the floor, and it was still off the chart. Ended up that we need to remove half of the kitchen cabinets and the floor, including the sink. So it's going to be a major project. The contractor is coming on Monday, so we have to remove everything that is in the cabinets and put that somewhere. If you know our house, there's already plenty of things here, so it would be really hard to move things up. So I just put up a tent outside, put some shelves in there. It's one of those big tents where you can store probably a motorcycle. I actually had it already because that's the tent I intended to use this summer to paint the parts of my Citroën DS, my 1970 Citroën DS. So in a way, the tent is up and running. It's probably, I guess the kitchen project is gonna be like 3 to 4 weeks at the minimum. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it was really hot outside. I was sweating, worked a lot, probably like 3 hours to put the tent up. And Didn't feel dizzy, nothing. Felt thirsty, but normal. Been drinking quite a lot. I think I'm at 132 ounces today because I was outside later and I was just drinking water. But outside of that, sleeping good. My brain functions well. Don't have any pain. Actually, maybe the one thing is that I usually have a pain in the shoulder, and I haven't felt it that much today. I don't think it's probably because of the efforts of putting the tent together and the shelves, which basically were a nightmare. I was on my own. So yeah, I think on a scale from 1 to 10, I feel at a 10 right now. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow on day 3. 50-ish hours. I have another 4 times that time to do. I don't think it's gonna be like this all the time, but if it is, great. Maybe I'm gonna have to go for 21 days so that my body consumes the entire fat in my body and then start really fasting. So we'll see how it goes, but I will see you tomorrow on day 3. Bye bye. Day number 3. It's been 81 hours and 26 minutes that I have been fasting. Still feeling great. But today was a very long day, not because of the fast. Started with Quentin's car having a flat tire, which I tried to change, and everything was so rusty in there that I couldn't even remove the tire. Say after, I don't know, like 2 hours trying. So bought one of those, like foam spray that you put in, and inflated the tire good enough to bring it to the shop. Wow. Then from lunchtime I went to Le Frigo, and because I wanted for Ivan to test a new sandwich creation that I have actually done without tasting. So I won't spoil what it is, but I created that, got Melanie to test it 2 days ago, and I'm fasting. I'm not even touching it, but just from the smell, created that new sandwich, and Ivan tasted it and he loved it. So maybe I should design food while I'm fasting and not even tasting it. I don't know if that makes any sense, because I love tasting when I'm cooking. And of course, when I was there, Omar, the sticker printer is not working anymore. Can you look at that? So lunchtime I ended up fixing the printer for the stickers. Okay, that works. I already fixed the scale that we have. Last weekend I spent my entire Sunday. It really feels like this week has been a fixing week. Like tons of things have been broken and I had to fix it. And then later in the afternoon, got Quentin's car back from the shop, and the windows dropped. Boom! So it was 7 p.m. Started dismantling the door. Not fun on a BMW. And putting the windows back. It wouldn't go up again. Had to dismantle the motors. But basically, like an hour and a half, another 2 hours almost doing that. So that was long, but not because of the fast again. Fast is doing really good. Everybody's telling me I lost a lot of weight. You can tell. Probably I'm gonna gain it again once I stop fasting, which is totally normal. I'm not doing that for the weight, though it may have consumed a little bit of fat. So we'll see how that goes. Energy level, pretty good. And actually, I don't think about my shoulder, though I can feel the tension again. But really I don't think about it, which is probably because I've been very busy fixing stuff. So we'll see. Well, tomorrow, day 4, I'll see you then. Bye bye. End of day number 4. It's been 105 hours that I've been fasting. Still feeling good. Not tired. I did some yard work today. Didn't feel tired. It was really hot, but nothing special there. Filled in some paperwork. There was really my brain was functioning. I was focusing on stuff. And then we ended up going with the kiddos on the roof and watch all the thousands of fireworks around us. It was insane. So because of the COVID, there was no fireworks organized by the city. And I think everybody drove to Wyoming to buy some huge fireworks. And actually it keeps running right now. But it was really cool to see, although it's illegal to have fireworks in Colorado. I guess people with the special situations this year were just like, you know what, whatever. And that was just beautiful. Watching left, right, it was insane. And I was on the roof, I wasn't feeling dizzy or something, it was good. But that's it. Still not hungry. I prepared food for everyone. Nothing. Did some bacon for the kids. Did salad for Melanie. Some tuna. Some salmon. I feel like my body smells really more or better than before. So each smell is like, or it may be because it's getting into that mode of hunting for food and trying to find food so my body can smell it from a long distance. But when I'm cooking, I feel that I'm getting fed by that smell. It's kind of interesting feeling. Other than that, body is good. I have a doctor's appointment on Wednesday, so on day 8. To check everything else, get some blood draw and check the levels of everything. Again, I'm barely feeling my tension on my shoulder, which is amazing. Feel it a little bit at night, but that's very usual. But during the day, I can't feel anything. So not tired. Still a lot of energy, so pretty cool so far. Again, I still have a little bit of fat on my belly. My belly fat is probably feeding my body, so I still do have some internal food that is probably designed. So if I get again to that level of fat, I should probably go for 21 days. And I don't know. I'm just joking. I'm guessing, but at that point, it's great. Great. Still a lot of water. So let's continue we'll see you on day 5. Bye-bye. End of day 5. Half of the fast. Half of the 10-day fast. Today was still good. I had to do a lot of paperwork, which was most of my day, and then in the evening we had a small celebration of the birthday of a friend. We were, I think, 7 outdoor. Everybody was eating, drinking. I was having my water, but still very good conversation. I didn't felt out of the party. I was really in there, so it was really good. Met some new people. Really enjoyed it. So again, so far so good. I still have a little bit of fat, so I'm still wondering if that's what gives me the energy. But everything else is good. Don't feel my pain. Good, I like it a lot. So, well, that's it. I'll see you on day 6. Welcome to day number 6. Feeling really well again. It's been 150 hours. I don't know if you can really see, and 28 minutes now that I've been fasting. Slept very well. Not feeling tired at all. It was a long day. I had to take the day off because we've had a flooding in the kitchen 2-3 weeks ago, and the contractor came in to basically remove half of the kitchen and the floor and get to try to dry it. Doesn't look really good right now. The good thing, mold has not been growing, so that's nice. But because of that, we had to shut down the power of the house for here and there while he was removing some of the power in the kitchen. So internet went down. I knew I couldn't really be working today, so it's at least not being on calls and emails, so it was way easier to take the day off. Guys arrived at 11 this morning and was gone by 5 p.m. with that half of the big kitchen completely scrapped. He installed the dehumidificator, the thing that removed the humidity, and which is not good for me because I need to drink a lot of water. And so it was all done. Interestingly enough, he came in and he had this HEPA filter, big box right there that he basically turned on, which was recycling the air in the kitchen. And he said he has that most of the time just to capture the dust of when he cuts things and breaks things. But basically with that filter, he was thinking that can also help if there is a COVID in the air or something like that. So it was kind of interesting. Plus he had that spray that basically kills all the fungus and the viruses. It's been approved to kill the COVID-19. So he's been spraying that on the floor at the end. So we were all wearing masks in the house while he was working. So ended up being okay. So now we have that big fan basically that is heating up the floor at 100 degrees, and so it's creating heat in the house, which of course in the summer we don't really need, but that's okay. But it's kind of noisy too, so I've been trying to avoid the kitchen area, which is not really easy because it's open, so it goes into the dining room, into the living room. We hear the noise all around, so I've put the radio a little bit higher on the sound, but that's okay. Other than that, again, feeling really good. Seeing my doctor on Wednesday, so in 2 days, on day 8, to take the blood draw and see where all the levels are, and see how how my body is reacting to that 10-day fast. So that's it for today. I don't think of anything else, so I'll see you tomorrow. Hello friends, and welcome to day 7. Ooh, getting closer. It's been 173 hours and 21 minutes that I've been fasting. Today, especially now towards the end of the day, I feel tired. Been working all day, had some calls with Asia, so work late. So it was long. I had to prepare a few documents, so my brain had to be super focused on a few things, so that may have taken a little toll on me. But it's also, I think, after 7 days of not eating anything but just drinking water, probably feels normal to be tired. Well, tomorrow morning I'll be up bright and early. I have my doctor's appointment to check everything, get my blood drawn, talk with the doctor a little bit, get everything, and see how that's gonna go. But so far I'm tired, but I'm feeling really well too. Not hungry at all, Though I stopped by my friend's bakery, La Belle French Bakery, Julian, at lunchtime to drop some bags we had for the frigo. And and I saw all the croissant and the pain au chocolat and all this stuff. And of course he has this new creation, the s'mores croissant. So this is a huge croissant on a s'mores cookie, not cookie, but you know, like what you put the s'mores in and it's pressed. That's those crackers, basically, that is created in there. The croissant, it's actually nice chocolate color, a little bit of chocolate on top of it, some mini marshmallows, and it's filled with Nutella. So I was like drooling while watching them, but I wasn't hungry still. That was good. But they give me 4 of those that I can keep in the freezer until I'm probably done. When I look at it, it looks, which would be like in another 13 days before I can eat any croissant. So it looked delicious, and when I looked at it, I'm like, I'm probably just gonna have just a third of that. That's huge. I think it's for like 4 people. That is so big, but it's so looking delicious. It was great. By the way, if you're in Colorado, you should go and visit this shop. He has a little retail section where he sells his product, and soon, as soon as the electrician comes in, he's gonna have some new things that he'll be sharing with you. So go ahead and do that. We resell his pastries and quiche and other products at Le Frigo. So and people in Boulder loves it. So go ahead, take some of those. This is delicious. Not good when you're fasting. It's kind of funny too, is like when, you know, I look through social media and everything I see is those videos of cooking, of tasty and all the stuff there. So you know, that's kind of annoying, but also not making me hungry, which is good. So good thing there. Plus I've been at night taking some pictures for the frigo, and those nice sandwich pictures that like smell so good. But again, not hungry yet. We'll see. When I go to bed, it's funny, my stomach makes some little noise, like when I lay down. It's like, maybe you should think about food. I don't know. And so I just meditate a little bit and it disappears. So you know, that's a good way of doing it for me. That's it, and I will see you on day 8 if I'm not too tired. Just kidding. Bye bye. Yeah, day number 8. I'm at 200 hours and 33 minutes of fasting. 34 now. Woo! Well, energy is getting a little bit low. That's, I guess, normal after 8 days, but still feeling good. I went to see my doctor this morning, did all the physical tests, blood draw. She was enthusiastic about it, and really everything was fine. So you know, we're up for the last 2 days, and then starting again slowly to eat. Wow. Lots of work today also. Maybe not as much brain focus as yesterday or the day before, but it was still a lot of work here. Kitchen, it's still running this huge fan that heats for removing humidity. The company came again today, check humidity level. They're still not that good, so we're probably gonna have to replace one of the board of the floor, meaning that cut it and put a new one there. Well, you know, gets what it takes to do that. Otherwise, it's about a month of that fan running, and maybe opening the ceiling in the basement so that day number 9. Woo! 224 hours of fasting, 6 minutes. Whew. Still feeling good. No hunger, nothing. Shape. I did bike a little bit. I had to go to the hardware store to pick up a few things, and no issue. Well, I have a electric assisted bike, so it helps a little bit when the slope are like this, but still that did work. I biked for about 42 minutes altogether, so it wasn't bad at all. So feeling good, worked was good, prepared lunch for the kids, nothing. We don't have the dehumidifier in the kitchen, which is great because it was heating the house to about 100 degrees, and it was making a lot of noise with a plastic wrap around, and it was flapping like this all the time, so it was just annoying to be on the first floor. So good, very happy about that. So next we'll be having tomorrow number 10. Well, it's gonna be number 10, but also I have to go for another until the lunchtime the next day, the Saturday. So it's gonna be quite interesting to see again how much is gonna go. I'll keep you posted. My first meal will be a vegetable broth, a small one. So we'll see how it goes on getting the stomach started again.
Papa?
All good. Thank you. Shibuli is here, so I'm gonna take care of him, and I'll see you tomorrow, I hope. Bye bye. Day 10. Yes, done, achieved. That was super cool. I've been fasting now for 247 hours and 59 minutes, 248 hours basically. It was a great day today. Went for a 1 hour bike ride at lunchtime. It was hot, but boy, that felt good. Did my 12,000 steps today. I have a lot of energy. Really not feeling anything on my shoulder pain anymore. And blood pressure went way down too, which is quite amazing. So I don't think I've ever been that low in the last 10 years. So we'll see how that goes once I've started eating again, but it's kind of a phased approach. So basically my next lunch will be tomorrow lunchtime, so I still have a few hours to go before I end my fast, and it would be a vegetable broth. Sounds so good. Still not hungry because it was hot. I drank a lot of water, and feeling so good. I think I could continue for another few days, maybe 10, but I will not, because my goal was 10 days, and that's it. I've achieved my goal. Yes. So there's really so maybe, I don't know, next year, 2 years from now, I'll do another one, and I'll see how I feel, but maybe I'll go longer, maybe I'll go shorter. I was really afraid when starting first one that long that I could achieve the 10 days. That sounded like a barrier that I could never cross. That's something that was way too long. And but all the advices from my friend Oury, thank you very much, Oury, that helped, I think, preparing my body for the 10 days prior to the fast. And I knew what type of things could happen, so I was prepared mentally for it. Actually, I had none of the crises, no acidose, nothing, never my body was feeling bad, hungry, or just like cranky in there. So never fainted, was never bad. So I'll share the preparation and the restart program that Oury has been studying fasting for many years now, and he knows a lot about it. So we did a webinar, I think I told you, back in May, which basically gave me the incentive to do a 10 days one. So I was really excited for it and scared a little bit at the time, but feeling good. I think the worst thing really is to see all the food preparation stuff on Tasty, on Facebook, Instagram, good stuff I've been posting about Le Frigo, and some of those stuff makes me like I really want to taste it. I'm not hungry, but I really want to taste like the sandwich that I've designed, that apparently everybody likes. I really want to taste it now. So I think that's going to be one of the first things I do when I'm able to eat carbs and actually it's carbs and a little bit of vegetables. But I really want to taste that one. It smelled so good. So I'm excited. I'll show you my broth tomorrow, but I think that's the end of my daily video capture and journal that I've been doing. So if people are watching, maybe you are, maybe nobody's watching, but that's okay, because that's also for me to be able to express how I was feeling. So if you've been watching, thank you very much. It was a fantastic adventure. I can't recommend enough for anybody who would want to reboot their body, reboot their immune system, reboot their digestive system, to think about doing one. I've started with 3 days, which are super easy to do in reality. People are scared. Like, I spoke with a colleague earlier today, and she was, oh, but I would be hungry all the time. I would just think of the food. And no, really, no, you don't. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Maybe some other people have experienced other things. Maybe my next long fast I'll be starving. I really have no idea. But again, thank you for watching. Thank you. And maybe I'll do a journal again next year. Who knows if I do another one. So thank you, bye-bye, and enjoy.